For decades, we've been told that a morning cup of coffee is one of life's simple, healthy pleasures. It's the ritual that wakes us up, the jolt that sharpens our minds, and even, we're told, a friend to our hearts. But what if that comforting daily habit is hiding a dark secret, one that becomes especially dangerous after the age of 60? The truth is far more complex than the big coffee companies want you to believe. Shocking new research is pulling back the curtain, revealing that certain incredibly popular types of coffee can have devastating effects on your health. One study, for example, found that a specific kind of coffee preparation could skyrocket artery-clogging cholesterol by a staggering 45 points in just 1 month. Another uncovered a link between a different coffee habit and a 72% increase in stroke risk for people in their golden years. The most unsettling part, these very coffees are still being marketed on store shelves as perfectly safe, sometimes even as heart healthy. It's a marketing lie that has left an estimated 99% of seniors completely in the dark. Millions of people are sipping on these brews every single day, thinking they are making a good choice, all while silent damage is accumulating in their arteries, brains, and kidneys. Researchers are sounding the alarm, but their warnings are being drowned out by the noise of corporate advertising. There's a very high chance that one of these dangerous coffees has been a part of your daily routine for years. In this video, we are going to expose all 4 of these deceptively harmful coffees, but we won't leave you with just the warnings. We will also reveal the 4 life-saving coffee alternatives that every senior should consider drinking instead, all backed by real, credible science. Before we dive in, I have 2 quick questions for you, and I'd love for you to share your answers in the comments below. First, what kind of coffee do you typically drink each day? And second, do you ever have it on an empty stomach, perhaps skipping breakfast? We'll be reading through every comment to offer personalized advice and build a community around better health. Now let's get started with the 4th worst coffee you can drink, a popular choice that could be quietly placing a heavy burden on your kidneys. The 4 coffees to avoid. Number 4, flavored instant coffee mixes. At first glance, those convenient packets of flavored instant coffee, the French vanillas, the hazelnut cappuccinos, the caramel lattes, seem like a harmless and delightful treat. They're quick, they smell wonderful, and the packaging often boasts appealing claims like no sugar or added vitamins. However, the convenience hides a chemical reality. These mixes are frequently loaded with artificial additives that can silently disrupt your metabolism, a process that becomes much more sensitive after the age of 60. One of the most concerning ingredients lurking in these powders is propylene glycol, a chemical used to help the artificial flavors dissolve properly in water. This compound is a petroleum byproduct, and studies have shown it can create a toxic buildup in the bodies of older adults whose kidney function is naturally slower and less efficient at filtering out such substances. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who regularly consumed flavored instant coffees had a 39% higher risk of developing insulin resistance, the precursor to type 2 diabetes. But the concerns don't end there. To create that creamy texture without using real cream, these mixes often rely on hidden trans fats, disguised on the ingredients list under names like hydrogenated palm oil. These man-made fats are notorious for raising your LDL or bad cholesterol, which contributes to the gradual buildup of plaque in your arteries. A long-term study from the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology tracked over 1,400 adults over the age of 60. It found that a daily intake of the hydrogenated creamers commonly found in these mixes increased the risk of a heart attack by 28% over a 5-year period. Even the artificial sweeteners used, such as sucralose or acesulfame potassium, can wreak havoc on your gut microbiome, the delicate balance of bacteria in your digestive system that regulates everything from inflammation to immunity. The solution is to skip these flavored packets entirely. If you crave a hint of vanilla or spice, simply add a drop of pure vanilla extract or a sprinkle of real cinnamon to your regular brewed coffee. It's a far safer, more natural choice that protects your heart, blood sugar, and kidneys from the silent damage that builds with every cup. Number 3. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. It might come as a shock, but often the most dangerous part of your morning coffee isn't the coffee itself, but the creamer you pour into it. Many people over 60, especially those who are lactose intolerant, switch to non-dairy creamers believing they are making a healthier choice. The reality is that these products are often a toxic cocktail of synthetic oils, preservatives, and thickening agents that were never intended for daily human consumption, particularly for aging bodies. One of the most alarming ingredients found in many popular liquid and powder creamers is titanium dioxide, a whitening agent that is also used to make paint and sunscreen. This chemical compound has been linked in scientific studies to oxidative stress, a process that damages your body's cells and tissues and accelerates the aging process. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences found that laboratory animals exposed to titanium dioxide developed early signs of colon inflammation and even cellular DNA damage in just a few weeks. Furthermore, the base of most of these creamers is made from hydrogenated oils that are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies need some omega-6, modern processed foods provide an overwhelming amount, which can trigger a state of chronic inflammation. For seniors, this imbalance can manifest as stiff, aching joints, swollen legs, and even contribute to cognitive decline. One study in the journal Aging Cell found that older adults with elevated omega-6 levels performed 31% worse on memory tests. To make matters worse, these creamers are usually packed with processed sugars like corn syrup solids and maltodextrin, which cause a rapid spike in your insulin levels. This leads to a blood sugar roller coaster, leaving you with sudden fatigue, brain fog, and promoting long-term weight gain, all from what seems like an innocent splash of creamer. To safeguard your health, avoid these fake creamers. Opt for a splash of organic full-fat milk or a high-quality, unsweetened almond or oat milk. Better yet, challenge yourself to enjoy your coffee black. You'll experience more stable energy, sharper focus, and a calmer digestive system just by skipping that spoonful of chemicals. Number 2. Decaffeinated coffee made with chemical solvents. For many seniors looking to avoid the jitters or protect their heart, decaf coffee sounds like the ultimate safe bet. You get the rich flavor without the stimulating effects of caffeine. However, what most consumers don't realize is that not all decaf is created equal. The vast majority of decaffeinated coffee sold in supermarkets is made using a process that involves a toxic chemical called methylene chloride. This is an industrial solvent that is also used in paint strippers and degreasers, and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, has classified it as a probable human carcinogen. While coffee manufacturers claim that the chemical almost entirely evaporates during the roasting process, independent researchers at Stanford University have found residues of up to 10 parts per million in popular decaf brands. This is just under the FDA's legal limit, but it's still a deeply concerning level for a substance you might be consuming every single day. The coffee industry rarely discusses this, but studies have shown that even trace amounts of methylene chloride can interfere with neurological function, a risk that is magnified in older adults. A 2020 report in Environmental Health Perspectives highlighted that prolonged, low-level exposure to this chemical increased the risk of cognitive impairment in seniors over 65 by 23%. This is because the solvent is able to cross the blood-brain barrier, the protective shield that is supposed to keep harmful substances away from your brain. Once inside, it can disrupt mitochondrial function, essentially cutting off the energy supply to your brain cells. This can lead to symptoms like sudden confusion, headaches, dizziness, and even memory lapses that can mimic the early signs of dementia. Additionally, this chemical places a significant strain on the liver and kidneys, two organs whose function naturally declines with age. The solution is to be a discerning shopper. Look for decaf coffee that is explicitly labeled as using the Swiss water process. This is a 100% chemical-free method that uses only water, time, and temperature to gently remove the caffeine. Making this one simple switch can help protect your liver, sharpen your memory, and clear away brain fog. Number 1, unfiltered boiled coffee. This may be the most surprising revelation of all. The single most dangerous coffee for seniors isn't one loaded with sugar or artificial chemicals, but one that often looks the most natural and traditional: unfiltered boiled coffee. This includes coffee made in a French press, a Turkish pot, or through Scandinavian-style stovetop boiling methods. These brewing styles, while celebrated for their rich and robust flavor, pose a significant risk to your heart health. The danger lies in what they don't remove. These methods use a metal mesh, or no filter at all, which allows a harmful compound called cafestol to pass directly into your cup. Cafestol is a molecule found in coffee oils that has been scientifically proven to dramatically raise LDL cholesterol, the bad type that leads to plaque buildup and hardened arteries. The evidence is compelling and cannot be ignored. A major 2020 study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology followed thousands of adults and found that individuals who primarily drank unfiltered, boiled coffee had a 30% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to those who drank filtered coffee. The effect was most pronounced in adults over 60, where daily consumption led to a spike in LDL cholesterol of as much as 45 points in just 4 weeks. That kind of rapid increase can silently stiffen your arteries, drive up your blood pressure, and significantly elevate your risk for a heart attack or stroke, even if the rest of your diet is pristine. Furthermore, because these unfiltered methods concentrate the coffee's oils and acids, they can be harsh on the stomach lining, often worsening acid reflux and indigestion. Over time, this constant irritation can lead to more serious conditions like gastritis or ulcers. The fix, thankfully, is incredibly simple. Switch to a brewing method that uses a paper filter. A standard drip coffee maker or a pour-over system will do the trick. That thin layer of paper is remarkably effective at trapping the cafestol, allowing you to enjoy a bold, rich cup of coffee without the hidden artery-clogging oils. The 4 coffees you should be drinking. Now that you know which coffees could be silently harming your brain, heart, and kidneys, let's flip the script. Not all coffee is a hidden danger. In fact, when chosen and prepared correctly, certain types of coffee can become powerful allies for your health, helping to protect your memory, boost your muscle strength, and dramatically lower your risk of disease. You just have to know which ones to choose. So, here are the 4 best coffees that every senior should consider making a part of their daily routine. Number 4, organic medium roast Arabica coffee. This might sound deceptively basic, but a high-quality organic medium roast Arabica coffee brewed with clean filtered water offers a wealth of measurable health benefits that are particularly valuable for seniors. What makes this specific combination so special is its unique balance of antioxidants. The medium roast level preserves these delicate compounds without scorching them, which often happens in dark roasts. Arabica beans are naturally richer in chlorogenic acid, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce systemic inflammation and improve how your body metabolizes glucose. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients demonstrated that seniors who drank 2 cups of Arabica coffee daily had a 27% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes and showed a 19% reduction in key markers of inflammation compared to non-coffee drinkers. Just as important as the bean is the water you use. Brewing with filtered water ensures you aren't inadvertently adding heavy metals, chlorine, or other contaminants from your tap water into your morning cup. Many older homes have pipes that can leach small amounts of lead or copper, which can stress the kidneys and impair cognitive function over time. Using purified water is a simple but profound protective step for your nervous system and long-term cellular health. When it comes to brewing, a drip machine with a paper filter or a pour-over method is ideal, as these techniques maximize the extraction of beneficial compounds while minimizing the bitter acids that can irritate a sensitive stomach. This cup of coffee won't just wake you up. It will actively work to support stable blood sugar, protect your arteries, and fight the silent inflammation that accelerates aging from the inside out. Number 3, cold brew concentrate. While it may seem like a modern trend, cold brew coffee is nothing short of liquid gold for the digestive system, especially for those over 60. The magic is in its unique preparation. Instead of using hot water, coarse coffee grounds are steeped in cold water for up to 24 hours. This slow, gentle extraction process creates a coffee that is up to 70% less acidic than its hot brewed counterpart. For anyone who suffers from acid reflux or heartburn, this is a game changer. Gastroenterologists at Mount Sinai Hospital conducted a study on seniors with acid reflux and found that an incredible 89% could enjoy cold brew without any of their usual symptoms, including many who had been forced to give up coffee for years. The gentle extraction also results in a superior chemical profile. Cold water effectively pulls out the caffeine and antioxidants, but leaves behind many of the bitter quinic acids that form when hot water shocks the grounds. This means you get all the cognitive and metabolic benefits, with virtually none of the stomach irritation. In fact, research from UC Davis revealed that cold brew contains 40% more metabolism-boosting compounds than hot coffee, a significant advantage for seniors whose metabolic rate naturally slows with age. What's more, cold brew contains exceptional levels of melanoidins, special compounds that have been shown to specifically protect against age-related macular degeneration. Using a concentrate is key, as it allows you to precisely control your caffeine intake by diluting it to your preference. This is crucial, as the liver's ability to clear caffeine slows with age. Cold brew concentrate stays fresh in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, eliminating daily brewing chores and making a healthy cup of coffee more accessible than ever. Number 2, coffee with hydrolyzed collagen peptides. This may be one of the most powerful and simple upgrades you can make to your morning routine. By simply stirring a scoop of unflavored, hydrolyzed collagen peptides into your coffee, you can transform it from a simple beverage into a potent tool that actively rebuilds and supports your bones, joints, skin, and muscles. Collagen is the most abundant protein in our bodies. It's the glue that holds everything together. However, our natural production of it begins to decline rapidly after age 50. This decline is the primary reason so many seniors experience joint stiffness, sagging skin, slower wound healing, and a gradual loss of muscle mass. Consuming collagen in your morning coffee, especially on an empty stomach, allows your body to absorb its essential amino acids with incredible efficiency, delivering them directly to the tissues that need repair the most. The science backs this up. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed a group of seniors between the ages of 60 and 75 for 6 months. The participants, who took 10 grams of collagen peptides daily with their coffee, showed a remarkable 40% improvement in joint mobility, a 25% reduction in muscle pain, and a measurable increase in the bone mineral density of their hips. The warmth of the coffee also helps improve circulation, ensuring these powerful building blocks get where they need to go. When choosing a powder, look for one that is hydrolyzed for better absorption and sourced from grass-fed or wild-caught animals to ensure purity. This simple habit supports the structural integrity of your entire body, making stairs feel easier, joints feel smoother, and skin feel firmer, all from a cup of coffee that works with your biology, not against it. Number 1, coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. The single most powerful coffee combination for seniors is one that blends high-quality brewed coffee with 2 potent anti-inflammatory superfoods, MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This simple concoction turns an ordinary cup of coffee into a brain-protecting, muscle-preserving elixir. MCT oil, which stands for medium-chain triglycerides, is a unique type of fat derived from coconuts. Unlike other fats, it is rapidly absorbed and sent directly to the liver, where it is converted into ketones. For the aging brain, which often struggles to efficiently use glucose for energy, ketones are a clean-burning superfuel. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who added MCT oil to their diet improved their working memory and cognitive flexibility by an astounding 31% in just 8 weeks. The benefits also extend to the body, as MCT oil helps stabilize blood sugar and preserve lean muscle mass by encouraging your body to burn fat for energy instead of breaking down precious muscle tissue, which is critical for preventing age-related muscle loss. When you pair this with Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon to distinguish it from the more common and less beneficial cassia variety, you add another powerful layer of health protection. Ceylon cinnamon is celebrated for its ability to enhance insulin sensitivity and improve circulation. A major 2022 meta-analysis confirmed that daily consumption of Ceylon cinnamon significantly lowered fasting blood glucose and reduced triglycerides by up to 30% in older adults. When combined in your morning coffee, these ingredients create a synergistic blend that provides sustained physical energy, sharpens mental clarity, and powerfully fights the low-grade chronic inflammation that is at the root of so many age-related diseases. To make it, simply brew your favorite filtered coffee, then stir or blend in 1 teaspoon of MCT oil and half a teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon. Drinking this first thing in the morning can ignite your metabolism and focus for the entire day. This coffee doesn't just wake you up. It actively upgrades how your cells function, making it the #1 choice for any senior who wants to stay sharp, strong, and vibrant for decades to come. Conclusion. You have just learned about the 4 worst coffees that could be posing a risk to your long-term health. And, more importantly, the 4 best coffees that can help you thrive. Ranked by science and real-world results, this knowledge empowers you to make a conscious choice every morning. If you recognize your current coffee habit among the bad ones, consider making a change today. Even one small switch, like using a paper filter or choosing a chemical-free decaf, can meaningfully lower your health risks and improve your daily energy and focus. And if you are already enjoying one of the good coffees, you now know how to upgrade it for even greater benefits. Now, we genuinely want to hear from you. What coffee do you drink every day and how do you take it? After watching this, are you planning on trying something new? Please share your thoughts, experiences, and questions in the comments section below. We love hearing from our community and learning together. Thank you for watching.